How low must I go before my feet finally touch the floor? How low must I go before my feet finally touch the floor? Somewhere near rock bottom with the sinners and the cops, there's a man with nothing left but what he had when he got lost. A locker was a picture of a person that he loved and the only clothes he owned before he fell from up above. Before he took his fall, his pillow was his only mate. Never told him he was wrong or just approved of what he ate. Never told him to wake up or made him take it on a date. He lived a lovely, lonely life only he could appreciate. His best friend would have told him he should try to get out, but his dog don't speak human, so it never came about. He'd lock all his doors and keep his windows tightly closed to keep the sunlight from reflecting off the dust on all his clothes. His house was decorated in spider webs and shame. He kept his driver's license framed so he didn't forget his name. Hadn't said it in a while cause it didn't sound the same. Separated from the world with nobody else to blame but him. Keep the lights dim, keeping covered. There's a lot of dark places that have yet to be discovered. He didn't have nothing but a story to tell. He swore that if he reached heaven he was giving him hell. That's life, but what he always figured was a norm. Up a creek without a paddle but the water is warm. He felt better at the bottom where he never saw the day. The last thing anybody heard him say, how low must I go before my feet finally touch the floor? How low must I go before my feet finally touch the floor? Somewhere near rock bottom with the lawyers and the crooks, the sad young lady with the face inside a book. She was tired of the world, rather read about another. Never cared to be with family, though she looked just like a mother. She tried to be like other girls, makeup and a dress, but the lifestyle bored her. She was different from the rest. Didn't care about the boys or the money and clothes. She'd rather have a good story and a lock on the door. Her best friend would have told her she should try to get out, but she doesn't speak cat, so it never came about. She was happy in a place of solace, lonely and free, without a worry in the world except a novel to read. Chapter after chapter reading story they told, but never stopped to let her own story finally unfold. She used a license as a bookmark to remember her name. Separated from the world with nobody else to blame but her. Keep the pot stirred, had it boiled. There's a lot of dark things crawling underneath the soil. She didn't have nothing but a story to tell. She swore that if she found heaven she was giving him hell. That's life, but what she always figured was the norm. Up a creek without a paddle but the water was warm. She felt better at the bottom where she never saw the day. The last thing anybody heard her say, how low must I go before my feet finally touch the floor? How low must I go before my feet finally touch the floor?